Hello everyone, my name is from class. Today I'll tell you a story from Japan. Japan is a country in East Asia, an archipelago or string of islands with four main islands: Hokkaido, Honshu, Shikoku, and Kyushu. The title of the story is Ishun Boshin. Want to know about that? Well, without any further ado, let's get started. Long, long ago, there lived a sweet old couple, having no children but desiring one very much. They went to the shrine and prayed. Please, please let us have a child, no matter how small. Eventually, a son was born to them, but small indeed was the child, no larger than a grown man's fingertip. The couple raised the child tenderly, and though he became a bright and well-respected young man, he grew not at all. As a result, he became known as Issun Boshin. Issun is a unit measuring about 3 centimeters. One day, Ishun Boshin told his parents that he wanted to seek his fortune in the city. His parents were worried about their son, but trusting him, they sent him off with a sword made of a sewing needle, a sheath made of straw, and a boat made from a rice bowl with a chopstick for an oar. Ishun Boshin walked along until he came up on the river that flowed towards the town. There he set his rice bowl in the water and paddled with the chopstick for days on end, until at last he reached the town. Ishun Boshin walked about town until he found himself in front of the stately mansion of the Lord. At the gate he announced, "I have come to the city to work and drink. I beg of you to make me a servant." But he was so tiny that the court did not notice him. "I'm here! Hi, I'm here!" Ishun Boshin shouted. Finally, the court spotted him and lifted him up from the shadow of his geita. Geita is a Japanese sandals. Ishun Boshin was granted permission to see the Lord, and in the palm of the Lord's hand, he knelt, bowed, and pledged his loyalty. The Lord took an instant liking to Ishun Boshin and made him a retainer. Everyone in the mansion soon came to like the intelligent, charming Ishun Boshin, but none more so than the Lord's daughter. Before long, he became her personal attendant. One afternoon, the princess took Ishun Boshin along and went to pay her respects at the Kiyomizu temple. Along the way, 2 ogres suddenly jumped out onto the road and blocked their path. Ishun Boshin unsheathed his sword and instantly threw himself upon their attackers. But then suddenly, one of the ogres swallowed him up in one gulp. In retort, he stabbed at the inside of its stomach. The ogre was so overcome with pain that he threw Ishun Boshin up out of its stomach. Ishun Boshin immediately jumped up on the other ogre's eyebrow and stabbed at its eye. Defeated, the ogres fled away crying, and in the process, one of them dropped its magic hammer. The princess picked up the hammer and said, "If you wave this, Anything you ask for money or rice will be yours. Ishun Boshin replied, I want neither money nor rice. All I want is to become full-sized. The princess nodded, then waved the hammer, singing, Grow! Grow! In an instant, Ishun Boshin became a full-grown, handsome warrior. He married the princess and, together with his parents, they lived happily ever after. The moral lesson from the story is, I hope you enjoy my story and it gives you insight how to be a good human being. Thank you for listening.